What's new at the Steakhouse?
Princess of the Bay here. Today we're at the Disney's Yacht Club Resort. It's time to row our boats.
We're going to the Yachtsman Steakhouse.
Yes, they have new things on the menu, and as your number one choice of foodie for entertainment, we're here to try those things so you don't have to. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Nobody's going overboard this time.
It's time to foodie and chill. In a Princess and the Bear first, our amazing server decided to split up the bread service so that I could have the sourdough and have it not touching the onion pull-apart bread for once. And then, of course, I have my beautiful Earth Balanced butter and the gorgeous onion, or roasted garlic, I should say. So the roasted garlic is really what makes this meal. This is like basically a mini version of the bread that we get at Narcoossee's. I'm going to add some Earth Balance to it and grab a clove of garlic. We've actually gotten sick from this restaurant, and I suspect the garlic in one scenario, so I'm a little scared, but I'm just going to go all in and commit to my mistake. Cheers to bread, because we're not getting appetizers, so we're going to eat bread. I actually do prefer this bread more than the bread that we had at Narcoossee's, and I appreciate the garlic. It does remind me of the Stinking Rose, which is a restaurant that used to be open in Los Angeles that I've taken Bear to, and they were made garlic out of everything. So when I get to have like extra garlic and things, it reminds me of the Stinking Rose. May it rest in garlic pieces. I enjoy this bread. I enjoy the butter. Whether you have the garlic or not, it is delicious. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 breads. It gives good bread. And I highly recommend everybody try it at least once in their steakhouse life.
It feels like lately we're on some sort of, what's the word? Sourdough tour? Think like house tour, but sourdough. Cue the Sabrina Carpenter music in the background, not the other copyright music playing above my head. But you do have butter and you have the infamous garlic. It's really easy enough to make at home. I don't know why we don't ever do this. Probably because we never buy whole buds of garlic. But this is an easy enough thing to just like take half of a bud of garlic, or olive oil it, and then pop it in the oven and roast it. A little bit of the butter on the sourdough. Cheers. I have always said and will continue to say that if you believe your date may be a vampire, this is the restaurant to bring them to. At least then you get bread before they attempt to murder you. Either way, the garlic is good, the bread is nice and fresh, a nice crisp outside you expect from sourdough, warm, soft center. No complaints. 3.5 out of 5 claws. Here is the bread that people really come for. This is the infamous, and I say infamous, Yachtsman Steakhouse pull-apart bread. You don't get pull-apart bread like this anywhere else on property, and it is literally legendary. Big on the dairy because there's a lot of butter in the onion pull-apart bread, in addition to the onion that's roasted into it. Soft, onion-filled, butter in its own. A little more butter is not going to kill you, but it is peak bread. There's a reason why this bread is so infamous among people that love this restaurant. Does it always include me? No. But there are people that do love this restaurant. I would give that 3.75 out of 5 claws.
I got this black garlic fettuccine, which is something that I have been thinking about recently, even though when I checked the menus, the only thing that changed was our desserts and one of Bear's entrees. I felt the need to order this again because the last time that I had it, I really enjoyed it. And this is like a New York-inspired style fettuccine. And I don't know, I just have some sort of feelings about it. Also, there's like micro chives in here, and like I've been like fully obsessed with Chivegate. So like having baby chives on here makes me want to just, I don't even know, If you're not familiar with Chivegate, it's okay. It's just a thing. Chives. Chiving. I have chives every day of my life for the last 40-something days. And I'm excited for it. Oh, there's a marshmallow. There's a mushroom in this bite that I am not going to have. But I do want the baby chives. So, oh my gosh. Here we go. Cheers to a beautiful garlic fettuccine. You can add a protein to this if you're not vegan. As a vegan, I appreciate this as is, and the baby chives. As a garlic fettuccine, I don't feel like it's garlicky enough. I want extra pieces of garlic. I want Miyoko's black garlic cheese on here is what I really want. Though I probably won't get that considering all the drama with the Miyoko's company. I love this though. The vegetables are super fresh. They change seasonally, whatever is in season. I'm pretty sure the last time we came it was Brussels sprouts too. Not mad at that. The black garlic is not as garlic forward as it was the first time I had it, so not mad at that either. I do appreciate this dish. I do like it much better than the last dish. What was that? Vegan fish, I want to say, which was not as good as Toledo's old fish dish. I would give this a 4 out of 5 black garlic fettuccines. It was good enough for me to remember it, to want to bring it and get it. And if you ask nicely at Crew Cup, if you don't have a reservation for here, you might be able to get it there.
Crack all the jokes you like. Yes, we did go back to the on-menu pasta. I will take an on-menu vegan pasta over an off-the-shelf vegan pasta almost in the other week. There are a couple of exceptions. But this return to this fettuccine, which we love. I'm going to take all the dirt rooms from the princess because she wasn't going to eat them anyway. And yes, we did go straight to entrees because we have had most of the apps before. Referenced our old videos up here in the corner for that. Until then, all of the garlic, all of the fettuccine. I like the flavor and the sort of black garlic gives the different sort of flavor profile than regular garlic. And I like what that does to the pasta. But I feel like you do still expect some strong garlic flavors and you're not getting it. But the dish is still very good, very flavorful. I like what the mushrooms and the zucchini and everything else are adding to it. What I would suggest as a hack is if you have leftover garlic from your bread, toss some of those in there and swirl it around. Might get you the punch that we're looking for. And you're already getting that with dinner anyway, so you're not paying anything extra for that little thing. This is still, I think, one of the best plant-based pastas on property, though if I'm thinking back, I still think the modified gnocchi that we got at Tutto Italia last time is slightly better than this. And that's off-menu. Well, not off-menu, but heavily modified. I would give this a 4 out of 5 plus.
It's not heavily modified.
Lightly modified. You're removing a couple things.
One thing.
2 things, isn't it? One. The burrata and...
No, just the broth.
Oh, okay. One thing. Meat eaters, carnivores, carnis as you're called in some circles, I have not forgotten about you, not forsaken you. I can't do that. I love fish too much. But this is the brand new entree, the sweet chili short rib. You have this nice braised short rib on top of some sautéed kale with a elderflower emulsion, Fennel-Elderflower emulsion, and then roasted cauliflower here on the backside. Now this multicolored cauliflower is new to the restaurant as well. You can get it as a side with multiple cheeses on it. But I already have cauliflower, so I didn't see any need to double down. Let's go ahead and get just the short rib by itself first. Ooh, like silk. Don't even need the knife. Just pull it apart. It's basically like a fancy pot roast. We're going to call it short rib. Now, short rib as a cut of beef has always paired well with sweet flavors. It's so soft and succulent. But with sweet chili, I guess I really wasn't expecting it to be that sweet. With the chili, you get the chili flavor in there, but it's very tender, very soft. Almost like meat candy. The meat eaters would approve. On its own, I'm giving a 3.75 out of 5 claws. Now, we'll load it up with the fixins. Get some of this emulsion down here. A little bit of the fat in here, some of that fennel, a little bit of the cauliflower for a complete bite. Because even the carnist in you needs your veggies, you know? I'll admit that over the time at Disney, I have gotten sick of fennel. Like sick. They put fennel on a lot of things, and often far too much fennel, to where I see the word fennel in a dish description, I cringe a little bit inside. Die, shrivel up, ball into a corner and cry. But this fennel emulsion with the elderflower is all in this orange sauce you see. And it is very, very, like, I wouldn't say mild, but you don't have that strong, super tart, like bitter you normally get with fennel. That combined with the sweetness of the short rib, it's giving it like a farm-to-table sort of play in your mouth. And I kind of like it. The roasted cauliflower is great. I can see how that would be with the cheese. And I think they mentioned it was like a 4-cheese side with the cauliflower. It's like Gruyere, goat cheese, and a couple others. If you like cheesy broccoli, I think you should try the cauliflower as a side. I am loving all the things here. It's a decent size. The flavors are good. It is worthy for Yachtsman, especially if you don't want something as big as like a main steak. Yachtsman, being a steakhouse, they do still have their butcher cut menu, but they have lots of other things. I would suggest that you try those as well. They are not a one-shop pony. I would give this all together a 3.75 out of 5 plus. There are rough seas ahead, so I got a drink that looks a little rough. This is the Black Manhattan. You have that bourbon with bitters and a little orange peel, a nice ice cube big enough to sink a ship. This we approve of, especially in a yacht-themed restaurant. That is a calming experience. If you love bourbon, you like anything in like the old-fashioned Manhattan sort of range, this will be easy drinking for you, and it'll calm the soul. I would give this a 4 out of 5 class. And they do also have the Whistle Pig old-fashioned here, which I've had before. But because of the recent Disney price increases, it is $26. This is $17.50. I'm going with the Manhattan.
Now, my beloved apple cake got replaced with the berries and cream. And the berries and cream I loved last time because it was strawberry forward. Now we have a new berries and cream. So still the same like setup. But this time we're going like black cherry with it. Oh, I just cut open this taco. But look at all this sweetness. This is so different from the last berries and cream. I'm making a mess of the situation here. I'm just trying to grab some chocolate. Okay, here we go. Cheers to the cherry. I love cherry. There is something from my childhood that I remember that is similar to this. I can't place it, but it's like cherry and chocolate. Like black cherry and chocolate. So you have this beautiful, deep black cherry that is not too rich with this gorgeous chocolate that just kind of balances it out. It is, I have no words for it. It is so good. The previous berries and cream was like on the tart side, and this one is more on like the savory. Like, I wouldn't say savory, but more like earthy maybe? I don't know. Cherry is just not the same as strawberry. It just has, and it's not like the tart that you would expect from a cherry. It's just kind of like subtle. More like holiday, maybe like cranberry sauce version of cherry. I don't know what they're doing, but I am here for it and I love it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessities item. It's not a strawberry item, and usually those are the only ones I give 5s, but like, yas. So much yas, all the yas.
The princess really Godzilla this dessert. I would say that I am extremely proud of her in the method of which she destroyed this mini dessert city here. We like a good seasonal dessert, and I'm glad that they're updating this sort of format with like seasonal fruits, because that, makes it seem a bit more refreshed. It's not just the same thing all the time. So these like macerated cherries, that cherry sauce on the bottom, and deep chocolate. Here for that. Now, me, historically, I'm not a cherry person. I don't love cherry. I don't like cherries on their own. I don't usually like cherry flavored things as much as watermelon. Like, I will drink something that has like a cherry flavor, but if I have to choose, and I can choose not cherry, I'm going to choose not cherry. You put in front of me chocolate covered cherries and chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries are going to win every time. However, the way that the cherries that gives that tartness to the chocolate, and they sort of like matches, so like the sweetness is sort of blended with the cherries, and I think that works really well. It's a very good dessert without being overly rich. This is something that like I wouldn't share with the princess. I think it's quite amazing. I would give this 4.75 out of 5 claws. This beautiful poison-looking apple here is the Glazed Calvados Mousse. This is their brand new seasonal apple dessert. This is supposed to give you feelings of fall. So you have a Calvados-Green apple mousse on the inside with a chocolate shell, this mixed berry gel here, and then like an apple compote, and then a almond crumble as well around it. And there's like a shortbread cookie on the bottom. So then you have like your spiced apple for the fall, and then like everything around it. It's feeling like a Thanksgiving-ish, pre-Christmas holiday, pre-Kwanzaa, pre-Hanukkah sort of dessert. Just some of them innards in there, you see there. Good shell. You get a little bit of this compote here. Take a bite. Now, while I rant and rage against cherries, apples are kind of a weakness. We don't buy applesauce in our house because it won't last even a day. I mean, it'll be lucky to last the day that it came into the house. I have a problem, and I recognize that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything such as applesauce anonymous, so I just have to manage on my own, and I manage by withstanding. This could spark a problem. Those that crumble with the apple mousse, with the shortbread cookie, is just like, It's like the perfect, think like a deconstructed apple pie with mousse, and then like the shortbread is like the crust, and you're like 75% of the way there. Very tasty, very of the autumn leaves, very tasty. I would give that a 4.5 out of 5 claws. No, I take it back. I'm lying to myself at that point. It's a 5. Because I wouldn't trade this for the Princess dessert in a heartbeat. And I'm glad I don't have to share it. It's a bare necessities item. You can come to Yachtsman just for dessert. I think I've said that several times. I'll probably keep saying it. Desserts are good here. They've never disappointed. Not that I can remember. No, desserts haven't. Everything else has. Desserts, not once. We survived. I didn't throw anybody overboard.
I think that this meal was much better than the last time, and I really appreciated it. We came for the dessert, but I wanted to go to Yachtsman for the entrees. You can go to Crew Cups and get like the appetizers and the desserts, but
the dessert is really the star here. Entrees, we like to see updates. We're glad some things are changing and evolving with the seasons, which is great. The sweet chili, the short rib, it fits. But I think I've had like a better short rib other places. We really come here, honestly, most times either for the apps when they change, or the desserts. The desserts here have always been consistently good or better. So we were impressed by what they have now. It fits the fall season.
And for those of you that like that American Wagyu, that $249 one that they offered 2 years ago is now a, $90 one?
83.
And the smaller cut. So there you go.
Now, if there's anything else you can see us do at Yachtsman or otherwise, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bears is going to yeet himself into the pool and get banned because we never stay here. And you can't go to the pool if you're not staying here.
I live in a beach state. I don't need the pool anyway. But you heard the girl.